How does work actually get done in your organization? Maybe everyone follows clear steps, or maybe people just have a general sense of what needs to happen. Either way, every organization relies on workflows, even if they're not written down. I'm Noel with Jotform, and in this video we'll break down what workflow management is, why it matters, and how teams use it to keep work moving efficiently. We will cover the purpose of workflow management, the key elements of a workflow, best practices, and the tools that help support it. Let's jump right in. So what exactly is workflow management? Workflow management is the process of identifying, organizing, and coordinating a specific set of tasks that lead to a specific outcome. The term workflow gets used a lot in business, and while most people understand why it matters, it can be hard to fully grasp until you see it working in practice. At its core, workflow management focuses on how work moves and how people interact with each step. The flow of work is a critical part of this process. Tasks often need to happen in a certain order to reach the right outcome. Managing that flow means deciding which tasks come first, second, and third, who's responsible for each step, and how work is handed off between people. When this is managed well, work keeps moving without unnecessary delays. Without workflow management, confusion can creep in quickly. Team members may not know where their work fits, which can slow others down and delay results. Clear workflows help everyone understand their role and how their work connects to the bigger picture. Workflow management has become even more important as remote work has grown. As teams moved away from offices and long-standing routines, businesses had to rethink how they achieve outcomes with people working in different locations. Clear workflows help teams stay aligned regardless of where they're working. The purpose of workflow management is to optimize and increasingly automate workflows to increase output, eliminate repetition, and reduce errors whenever possible. Many workflows include redundant steps that slow teams down and increase the chance of mistakes. Effective workflow management helps identify those steps and remove them, saving time and reducing errors. What is the role of workflow management systems? A workflow management system is a tool or software solution designed to make workflows more efficient, often by digitizing and automating tasks. These systems let users model steps, set rules, and choose how and where workflows run. The system then evaluates those inputs and executes the workflow automatically. One example of this in practice comes from a team that used a project management solution as their workflow management system. With this system, they could create and organize tasks, color code them, and track progress toward completion. Having a centralized system that everyone understood helped keep both workflows and people on track. Before using the system, many workflows were manual, which caused delays and occasional missed tasks. After implementation, everyone had better visibility into priorities, and work moved more smoothly across the company. Although the team was initially hesitant about changing their process, they quickly saw that the new system made work easier. The added visibility also helped leadership. It allowed them to step back from daily operations while still checking progress when needed. With stronger workflows and better tools in place, the company was able to focus more on strategy and prepare to scale. To better understand workflows, it helps to look at their key elements. A workflow is generally made up of three main parts: input, transformation, and output. A customer feedback workflow is a useful example. Input is the information or materials needed to start the workflow. In a customer feedback scenario, this includes the request to gather feedback, the topic being surveyed, and the list of customers to contact. Transformation is where those inputs are processed into something tangible. This could involve building the feedback form, finalizing it, and sharing it through a link, email, or website. Output is the final result of the workflow. In this case, it would be the feedback collected through the survey. That output could then become input for another workflow, such as analyzing responses. There are additional components to consider as well. Actors are the people or groups involved, like the person requesting feedback, the employee building the form, and the manager approving it. Activities are the step-by-step tasks within the workflow. Results are the outcomes you want, such as actionable feedback. States are the statuses between steps, like waiting for approval. To use workflow management effectively, there are several best practices to follow. First, workflows should be clear and easy to follow. Teams need to understand exactly what steps are required to meet objectives. This means training employees and documenting workflows so they can be followed consistently. Second, workflows should be updated regularly. Creating a workflow is not a one-time effort. As business needs and market demands change, workflows should be reviewed and adjusted. Third, try multiple workflow management systems before choosing one. It can be tempting to pick the first option that fits the budget, but testing different systems helps identify which one delivers the most value. There's no universal solution, and demos or free trials can be extremely helpful. Fourth, get input from your team. Involving the people who will actually use the system increases the chances of choosing a solution that meets real needs and gets adopted successfully. When evaluating workflow management systems, there are a few key features to look for. Notifications are essential. A good system should automatically alert users about upcoming deadlines or important events so tasks do not get overlooked. Automation is another major feature. Strong systems help automate repetitive work, such as creating new tasks when others are completed or moving requests through approval processes. Forms are also critical. Relying on email alone can slow workflows down and create confusion. Forms provide a structured way to capture information and move it through a workflow efficiently. This is where Jotform helps. Whether you're collecting information or assigning tasks, Jotform gives teams the tools they need to build and manage workflows. With a drag-and-drop workflow builder, teams can automate notifications and approvals, integrate tools, and assign tasks without coding. Jotform Workflows lets you build workflows for payment requests, project reviews, and HR approvals using templates or custom setups. Jotform form templates make it easy to collect information from customers, employees, or suppliers. And Jotform Tables helps organize data in one place so information can quickly turn into action. Thanks for watching today. I'm Noel with Jotform, and I hope this gives you a clearer understanding of workflow management and why it matters. Be sure to subscribe for more helpful insights, and we'll see you next time.